Green Bay Packers. 4 quarters between one of these teams and a spot in the Super Bowl. The NFC Championship is underway. He spins right by him. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Pass play coming here. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. Carolina in punt formation. Pulled in at the 20. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Down. Yellow, 22. Black, red. Ready?
This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. Into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. You're right about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Man in motion here. First down, play action. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is differentiating. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Now midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. I'll throw it. Connects with the open man downfield. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield and just run the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the first down.
He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in first and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
He gets it again. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal, they need 3 yards here. They've got a man in motion. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And this is going to end behind the line. Brock, a great stop down in close. Let's see if they want to risk it here on fourth and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And the 5-yard line. Looks like they're going to try it here on fourth and goal. Fourth down, pass coming. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points and add it to the stat sheet with the INT.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on, come on.
We'll go with the design keeper. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Black, ready.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
Keep throw out wide by Love. Reaches the 40. Along the right sideline. There's space. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. And that sets up 1st and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and they give that guy a chance to show out his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Ready.
Quarterback run here. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Opposite, green. Let's go now. Ready.
On the sneak, it's Long. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jordan Love, the touchdown. On a quarterback sneak to the end zone. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. As this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. Yeah, trips right to start out. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught race game left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. We're 1 quarter into deciding who's going to represent the NFC in the Super Bowl. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Jaden Reed to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Defense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here, ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Down. Blue, 32. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Now, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop. See the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Ready? Break.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's a design run. They're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
60 red. Ready.
Love from the gun. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 13-point lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. So sensational work by a skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Return coming from the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off the trigger, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Putting a receiver in motion. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Throwing now on 1st down. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Escapes the pocket. Back across the field it goes. This is caught inside the 15. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
First down. A 39-yard gain on the play. And the Panther first down.
They send McMillan left. On the red zone now. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's out a little short of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First plays with his own run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
They'll give it to him inside. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here, who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Extra DB out there for the Panthers. Third down.
Black, 95.
They'll throw. Third and long. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Packers send out their punting unit. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 44-yard line.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, first and 10. Hand out to the back. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in this playbook. One more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. chains.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. They'll go play action. Absolutely fires this one right side. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here comes Reed. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Need old book. Come on, set. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Play action. Love. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Drill green. Red. Set.
Back to the air. Love. That's complete to Reed. Out left. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
4-yard line.
On the ready.
So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34.
Set.
Takes the handoff, now Love. He rolls to his right. To the sideline, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
Right.
Thrown on first down, Love. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. And now it's second down.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
Black ultra. Here we go. Blaster. 33. Yellow. Ready?
Throwing again. Love. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He gets a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Rail. Set. Hut. 10 black. Steel. Black.
First down throw. Here's Love. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive you really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. On the return, here comes Reed. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Check steal. Check.
The give now out of the shotgun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough. Enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Completed over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be third down. Gain on the play up to the 38.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Clock down to 3, and we've got a timeout call. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Check. Hurt. Here we go.
Looks like a design run here for Willis. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nice little welcoming party waiting for him at the line of scrimmage. No surprises that time. This defense was ready.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Down. Black 40. Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Escapes out to the left. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Blue 32. Set. Huh?
To the air with Love. Connects on the crosser. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready. 18 Cardinal.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard is on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
You love a huddle. Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready.
There's a reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Seal, black. Here we go. Cut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Got it.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Set. Ready.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Practice 10 cycles. Ready.
Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, King, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Ready?
Love now. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Panthers first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Cuts right. Through the 35. 20. 15. And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers grab the lead on their first series of the half. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll run here on first down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked.
I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Hurry, hurry.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Black Ultra. Set.
Home back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready. Black. Set.
And they just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. It's the Packers with it and trailing. Their postseason in jeopardy. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Black blue. Ready. Red. Drill green. Black. 95. Ready.
Third and long for him here. It's cut right side by Watson. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Yards around him, he's got space. And they are set excellently. This is down to the 18. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on fourth.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Cut, cut.
On first down, they'll run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
On the set.
Gotta think this is four-down territory, Brock, as they come up here first and goal.
Ready.
Lewis on the design run. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal.
68, smash, smash!
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Well, Kate, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal, one of the biggest moments of this NFC title game.
Here we go. Red, 38. Black swap, opposite, green.
He tries to sneak it, and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Packers take a 4th quarter lead. Jordan Love, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down, but that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Has this at the 6. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Escapes the defender. By a man, he's in the clear. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take a 4th quarter lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers take a 4-point lead. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Black Ultra. Let's go now. 33, yellow. Trouble, 38. Blue striker. Needle blue. Blaster, 6. 6.
Love now off the play action. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Bronco, 52 blaster.
from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down. Well, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the fourth quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks they can get fatigue, too. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Ready?
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Give now to the running back. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one with that 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Panthers up by 4. Second and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. Coming to the line for another first and 10. They send a man in motion. Going back gets the handoff. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. And for the second straight play, Gronk, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers now lead by 10. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Bates now for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers drive their lead to 11.
Packers 31.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. On the return, here comes Reed. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
trips right here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Red, cycle.
Love looking to pass. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
Here he is to
3rd
throw.
and 4.
Hits his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Not working against him here as they hurry to that line.
Number 7.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Set.
Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Stick it in the air. Love.
43-yard line.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Line up the design keeper. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. They are your NFC champions, Brock. What a mix of emotions out there right now, right? Happiness to have made it, but also remembering this isn't the ultimate prize. There's a far more important game still to come.
Yeah, and I think maybe they think about that tomorrow. Kind of like these baseball teams do such a great job, Kate, of celebrating every series win.
Yeah.
You're going to celebrate this, and these guys are going to enjoy the heck out of it with their families and friends. And then they'll wake up tomorrow, and they'll remember there's still a lot of work ahead for the biggest trophy of all.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.